guys, it's James from Poseidon Gaming. You're probably wondering why I'm sat here with an empty space on the couch, but we've got Magical Danny here in the studio today, giving you some advice and guidance on Fallout 4's new DLC, well, one of the new million recent DLCs available for Fallout 4 on the Vault Tech building. So, yeah, Danny, if you can magic yourself in.
Hi.
So, yeah, he's here today, as I promised in the last video, to give you some guidance on Vault Tech building. He's got a PhD in Fallout 4. Show you some footage now and us talking through the footage and Danny explaining his actions, really. So, let's go.
Okay, so I'm building this room here and building a hallway, and all I want to do is attach the hallway and the door together. I want to put a doorway in between. Sounds simple, doesn't it?
Nope, it's not.
No.
Danny's top tip number 1 is...
add a end cap to the end of your hallway. And if you don't do this, they won't snap. Okay, so once you've attached the end cap to the hallway, you can attach the room doorway to the end cap, like this. And if you don't, it simply does not snap. Once you've done that, you can go into doors and windows and add a door, which will allow you to open and close the door from either side, all thanks to the end cap.
Okay guys, so that was Danny's top tip number 1. On to his top tip number 2. What have you got for us, Danny?
Where pretty girls are, well, you know that I'm around.
Okay, top tip number 2 is sometimes when you're building a room and you want to have a corner in that room, maybe perhaps in the middle of the room, you'll notice that you have this really ugly corner that kind of cuts out just like this.
Okay.
The way you can fix that is you just go into the atrium.
Yeah.
You go all the way to the end, and then you get this piece,
Okay.
which is inner corner mid.
Okay, make a note of that, guys. Or just pause it at this point. Okay, what are the benefits of that then?
It will
And why do you choose it, really?
just make the corner look a lot neater.
Okay, so it'll look more natural
Yeah,
for a synthetic building.
yeah. If you're a perfectionist, that's what you need. Sometimes you'll find that this corner piece won't work. This is when you need to take out the floor and the ceiling. I know it sounds like a pain in the butt. And you need to attach the corner piece, which is located within the room you're working on. So
Okay.
like this.
Like you were just doing that then. Okay, cool.
I'll just do that now. And then the corner piece. Oops, wrong piece. Just go over here. There we go. See?
Okay. He shut off there pretty quickly. Once he's done with the room, he's done with the room. He doesn't stick around. It's like at one of those bad parties back in university. He doesn't stick around. That's 2 down, we're on to number 3. This is very German, very German. I could do this. Number 3, which is about lifts, elevators, wherever you are in the world.
I love them, 'cause to me they're all the same. I hug them and I hate them.
So what you got?
Yeah. I want to show you how to build an elevator within your vault. Some of you may have the contraptions workshop, and you'll notice that the elevator itself is really ugly and rusty, and you just want to give it a nice finish. So here I'm going to show you how to build one.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all you're going to want to add the doorway to your elevator.
Okay,
So-
sounds posh.
To do that, you go into the atrium area and grab the wall with the doorway. And then next, you're going to want to put down a floor right next to that doorway. This will allow the elevator to snap onto this floor tile.
Wait, so you're telling me you can't build an elevator without having a doorway?
Yeah, you can, but I don't know why you would want to look about you.
That's why he does all the building stuff.
So here you just add the elevator onto the floor tile. As you can see, it easily snaps.
So you can't put the lift in without the floor tile?
No.
Okay, and it wouldn't snap. And this is the
just-
problem with the wall cut before, yeah?
Yeah, it just does not snap. Okay, so leaving the floor tile there, you can easily attach the wall, which will go on the side of the elevator. And then,
Okay.
okay, so we'll just build 3 more walls here, so we don't have to keep going back. But to make a nice, clean finish to your elevator, you need to add the inner corner mid to your wall. This will allow the other wall pieces to easily snap onto it. If you don't do this, you're going to find that when you get to the last piece of the elevator, the wall, it's not going to snap because there's not enough room. So adding this corner piece is going to allow for that room.
Okay, cool. So you got another corner piece saving the day.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and you do this all the way up like that, and then you've got a nice clean finish to your elevator.
Okay. And just to get this straight, this is in this game the elevator is only for in the vault. It doesn't take you outside the vault up to the outside now.
It depends where you're building the vault. If you're building your vault on the surface, then I don't see why not.
You can build a vault on the surface.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was the whole point of it being a vault. It's like old Scrooge McDuck's vault. Did you ever watch that? Where he'd open his bank vault and he'd just jump into his gold coins and he'd swim around in them.
Yeah.
And there was a Family Guy episode where he jumped into it in reality and he went splat. It's funny. So that was Danny's top tip number 3, how to make a pretty elevator, because you can't have your vault dwellers being all miserable as sin with an ugly old rusty elevator.
No, you definitely cannot.
I'd be fine with it, but I got no taste though. Okay guys, Danny's top tip number 4.
They don't even know my name, they call me the Wanderer.
I've got really big hands, haven't I? Anyway, top tip number 4, Danny, is... What is it?
Use the bugs you can. So
Bugs?
most people get frustrated when there's bugs in the game. But no, when it's good bugs,
Oh, like rad roaches.
where
Like rad roaches, bugs.
adding power in a vault is easy. All you need is the main energy supply and vault power conduits attached to the walls. All of the power goes through the floors and the walls, so adding one of these conduits is enough to power all of your lights. Right, now going back to the elevator, we're going to use a bug. And I don't know if you've heard of this bug before, but what we're going to do is we're going to add a power conduit to this wall and then another one to the wall above. Then you attach a wire to both of them. And then rather than clicking on the conduit again with the triangle button or whatever button you use to create a new wire, click on the actual wire
Right.
with the create new wire button. And as you can see, it goes through the wall
Magically drills itself a hole.
and to the elevator.
I love Fallout.
Now you have a working elevator.
You don't need a carpenter. Wires drill themselves. Okay, right. So, and that's a bug. So what you mean is like a hack.
No, I wouldn't say a hack. It's like a fault in the game, but
Okay.
a happy fault in the game.
Okay. Otherwise, what you'd have to do is put another conduit over there and connect the wire, and then a conduit there and connect the wire, connect the wire.
I think
What's the miserable alternative? What are you telling us?
if they were to fix this bug, I think what you would have to do is add the normal conduits to the ceilings and then maybe one in between the doorway and then from the doorway to the elevator, which makes it so much more ugly and so much more complicated than the bug is. So I definitely recommend the bug.
Yep, sounds like a ball ache.
Yep.
Do the bug. Do the bug. So that's top tip number 4. Do the bug. Do the bug. Is this a dancing? Don't do the bug, but don't do this dance. Don't do the dance bug. Hey guys, and Danny's top tip number 5 is... There's no top tip number 5. He's just going to give you a nice guided tour of his vault. Here you go. Right, so we're at the entrance here at the vault. What's the vault number again?
The vault number is Vault 88. Looks a little bit grimy from the outside.
Yeah, it's not nice.
But
Turrets, did you install those?
yeah, I put the turret there just in case, because I haven't had this happen to me yet, but apparently raiders come through the front of the vault.
Uninvited guests.
So this is the
Shave or
entrance.
something.
Now you'll notice that when you have your own vault, this room will be very, very dark. And to be honest, I found it very difficult to try and light it up myself.
Why's that?
Especially because you cannot attach any vault power conduits to any of these walls, which is really frustrating, which explains the power cables draping along the ceiling.
Okay, so let me just get this clear then for all the viewers out there. This part here, this little U shape, that is preset. You can't get rid of it, you can't recycle it.
No, you cannot change it at all. You can.
It's like moving into a grade 2 listed building, isn't it? You can't do anything.
You can add furniture to it, but it is quite annoying. But you have the rest of this to do as you please.
Play with, yeah.
So I've made a little kitchen here.
And everyone's gathered around. Oh no, not this crazy bitch again.
Yeah, she's
right.
She's still drinking.
I watched Danny play this before, and this crazy cow has got some sort of obsession with this drink. What's in it? What did you put in it? It looks like someone's put a baby in a blender. Don't try that at home.
Basically, within this DLC, you can experiment on your dwellers. I wouldn't really call them experiments, as they're not crazy, evil experiments.
So no human centipede shit going on.
No human centipede stuff going on there.
What are you taking us next?
Well, this room seems a little bit empty, but I've put together a little clinic. I've put
My
a few
luck's
little
gonna turn
things
around.
here, and they're all working away.
And
He's staring at a wall. You'll find this a lot. It's really, really annoying.
Damn thing rips.
A lot of the characters within your vault end up staring at walls, standing in corners, and all gathering together.
Look at his face again, hang on. He's definitely a Clem. Hey. He's definitely shagged his sister. Jesus Cletus. That comes to mind when I see Clem. Okay, so here's your little marijuana growing patch,
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what goes into the baby blended drink downstairs.
Oh yeah. Here is the bedrooms. Yeah, it's kind of cramped with beds. I ran out of space and I really couldn't be bothered to build any more rooms. So I've just thrown a load of beds together.
So upstairs, guys, Danny has cramped all the beds together. So you're gonna sleep all sweaty and close and snug, but you get luxurious toilet space. Okay guys, that was Danny's top tip number 5. Not really a tip, more of a tour. A tour tip tour. Yeah, so thanks for watching this Fallout 4 video. We just wanted to chuck in some tips which could help when you're building your vault. So yeah, subscribe, like us on Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Poseidon Gaming, signing out.
When I was a boy.